What kind of relationships do you want in your life? Like, how do you want to feel about yourself? Most important relationship of all. How do you want to, what kind of relationship would you like to have with a partner? What kind of relationship do you want to have with friends? With your family? With your parents? Siblings? What about with your kids? If you have kids, will you have them now or are you have into the future? Work colleagues or your own employees, if you happen to have a business of your own, or contractors, it could be as well. Relationships. What kind of relationships do you want? What kind of health do you want? Do you want to have a long, healthy, vibrant life? One where you live into old age, whatever that can be for your own perception. We're designed to live towards 130, so that's where I'm going. But you want to live to old age, not medicated, fully independent, fully able-bodied, maybe a little bit slower, a bit grayer or bald, but that's kind of it. A bit more wrinkly, of course, will be a part of it as well. But you'll be fully able-bodied and you literally go out in your own time. How about in terms of your body shape right now? No, do you want to change it? How do you want it to look? Would you like to have less fat? Would you like to have more muscle? Would you like to be more toned? How about athletic performance? How would you like to improve any of those areas? Is that something you're striving for right now? How about in your job? Are you looking to climb the ladder or are you happy staying where you are? Maybe you're looking for another job. You hate where you are. How about a business? Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you have a business and you want to take it to another level. You want to invest in setting up a new product or new service. There's a bit of fear that's stopping you, but you want to do that as part of your vision. You want to take on more team members. You want to do different tasks yourself. What is your vision for your business or your job or career? Probably your finances. How healthy are your finances right now? Where do you want them to be in the future? What kind of material things do you want to have? What is a happy life to you? What does success, fulfillment, and happiness actually mean to you? This is the Mind Body Head podcast with myself, Dave Sheehan, and on this particular episode, I'm going to be speaking to you about why you were not in a position to achieve all those things that I've outlined there at the start of the episode, and why they're never going to happen unless you change your mindset and psychology around them. And look, the biggest problem for people is, not having self-love is a huge thing. I speak about that a lot in podcasts. Not are caring too much about other people's opinions, massive. But a big one is that kind of everything is interconnected to, is always looking for that magic pill, always looking for a quick fix, always looking for the big leap, the magic blueprint, the secrets, instead of just putting in the work. Because the thing about getting success of any kind in any aspect of life, your relationships, your health, your physical shape or physical performance, your business or your job or career, your finances, is about where are you? Where do you want to get to? Be very clear on that. Know the required action steps and then start taking them. Not waiting for magic to happen, not waiting to find the magic blueprint, magic pill, magic bullet, whatever you want to call it. Put in the work. That's your biggest Achilles heel. That's why you'll never achieve what you want, because you're looking and hoping for this magic blueprint. People like doing the lotto. They do the lotto because they're hoping it's going to solve everything. It's going to give them all the money. But how about going out there and making the money? There's a lot of people who do the lotto, obviously work and they're on salaries and all. But again, it's the premise behind it. The mentality is wanting something to get solved quickly without putting in the work. The reality about life is nothing happens easy. There's nothing in life that happens easy. You have to put in the work. But it's your mindset around things. Even if you're putting in the work, your mindset around things is what's hurting you. Because even though you're consistently doing stuff, you might be going to the gym, you might be taking steps towards setting up a business or growing a business, you might be taking steps towards trying to get promotions in your job. But at the same time, you've got in the back of your mind all the time, how can I do this quickly? What's the quick fix here? What's the magic bullet? And you get distracted, you get taken off course. And I want to give you 4 very simple mottos to live by, which we give to our clients all the time, and we reiterate them over and over again. They're sick of hearing it from me, I'm sure. But it's so important because, as I said, your success and your happiness are going to be determined by your psychology. If you don't know what your psychology and the processes that you put yourself through to get to where you want to get to, nothing's going to change. You're never going to get to where you want to get to. Now, people are always surprised when I tell them these mottos because they're simple. But the thing is, we overcomplicate everything. This is why most people are not happy. This is why most people are always searching, spend their lives searching and hoping, and never really getting their lives to where they want to. Often never even really moving the needle, like moving where their life is. But it's again, like I said, it's that searching for the magic blueprint. Simplify things. I've spent the last 30 years working with thousands of people all over the world. And what I literally am doing with them is simplifying things down. So they're perfectly easy to understand. They're foolproof in terms of you're going to take the action because it's so asking so little of yourself and demanding so little of yourself, and then building on that. And as time goes on, then you can ask more of yourself and demand more of yourself. But to start with, it's about just taking positive steps. So what are these 4 mottos? These 4 simple mottos? Well, let me go through them. So again, when someone's trying to do anything, get in better shape, get in better health, make more money, climb the corporate ladder, grow their business, have a better relationship, all these kind of things, or find a partner if they don't have one. As I said, it's all about big steps, big leaps. So people invest so much money in trying to get quick fixes. Simplify it right down. Today, be better than yesterday. Today, be better than yesterday. You can't get much simpler than that. You might be thinking, what? How's that going to change my life? Well, remember, it's all about psychology. If you're constantly striving and looking for a magic step, something's going to take you miles ahead really fast. You're always searching for it. You're always distracted. You're always distracted from what you're doing. But also, you're human. You're an emotional being. Stuff is going to happen throughout your life journey. It's going to take you down. But to what level it takes you down is going to be down again to your psychology and how you react to things. And it happens to so many people that they can be going great. Something happens in a day, and then they let it get to them too much. That day is ruined. The next day they're still hanging on to it, and it can even still be hanging on to it years and years later. It defines their life. They remind themselves and other people all the time of why they're not where they wanted to get to. Because it's always, again, because of something or someone else. When the thing is, when you fall off, or you're drawn off course, or whatever might happen, what's the obvious thing to do? Like you cycling a bike, you fall off, what do? You get back on. And that's what you have to start doing in life. People do when they're learning to cycle. They do it when they're learning to swim. They have what they consider like little inverted commas of failure, and they do it again. And they keep doing it again until it works. Same as a baby learning to walk. It falls on its ass hundreds and hundreds of times until at one time when it goes and it just starts walking. It's the same again with your life. You have to get on with it. So today be better than yesterday. So no matter what yesterday was like, if yesterday was terrible, you didn't do what you're supposed to do, you didn't do the promises to yourself, you didn't focus on your priorities, you didn't tick the key boxes in health and well-being. Today is a new precious day. Today be better than yesterday. And even if yesterday was a great day, how can it be better today? Even just 0.5% better. Always strive to get better. At a cellular level, we're growing or dying. That's at a cellular level. So we are designed for continuous growth. So always be looking for growth. See where you can grow. So how can you be better today? Maybe say you do exercise that you haven't been doing for a while and you didn't do yesterday. Nutritionally, how can you improve? Getting your mindset better, how can you improve? Sleep, how can you improve? Productivity. So many different areas of life. How can you be better today than yesterday? So today be better than yesterday. Then a bigger version of that, but still simple. This week, be better than last week. That's why I always get our clients and members to, on a Sunday, do a quick reflection review and planning session. So to look over the previous 7 days, identify what was good, what was bad, what maybe should have improved on, what did brilliant at, what set out to do and said it was a priority but didn't actually do, why did that happen, triggers to make you fall off track. I didn't just reflect on everything, review it, understand it, and then plan the next 7 days based on those 7 days. So it's continuously improving. So different in the gym, if you want to get stronger, if you want to get more toned, if you want to burn fat, if you want to build muscle, you can't just do the exact same weight, repetitions, sets, and exercise every single day. It's not going to happen. You have to push yourself. You have to progress it. If you did 4 sets of 10 on 20 kilos, next year you're in for 4 sets of 12, or even 1 set of 12 and 3 sets of 10. It's still progress, or maybe a bit heavier weight, something that's progressive compared to the time before. So it's the same every week. So just like today be better than yesterday, so progressive. This week be better than last week, progressive. And small steps. We set our members and clients really small steps, so there's no reason not to do it. Now, people can still not do things, but that proves that they don't really want it. So again, it comes down to, importantly, do you even want it? How much do you want it? So this week be better than last week. Really important. So today be better than yesterday. This week be better than last week. Very simple mottos, but powerful. If you repeat them to yourselves regularly, they'll be powerful for you. Next one is to commit to evolving into a better version of yourself for the rest of your life. Like I said, with the previous two, it's about progressing all the time, always moving forward. But make that commitment that for the rest of your life, you're going to evolve into a better version of yourself. Because I didn't say best. Did you notice that? Because there is no best. There is no best version of you. There's better and better and better. Like I always say to people, I'm 30 years in the making from when I first started working on myself, taking myself from not wanting to be here, wanting to kill myself, hating myself up to the age of 17. Now I'm nearly 47. I'm in my 30th year of working on me. I'm 30 years in the making. That's why I have the mind I have now. That's why I'm in control of all aspects of my life as I am right now. That's why when I set a goal, I know it's going to happen inevitably. Because, I know what I need to do, and I have a mindset now that's nearly impenetrable, and I will make things happen. But it's about evolving to better version yourself. So I'm a better person even. I'm in better health. I'm in every kind of aspect better than I was last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And I'm sure in 1 year's time, I'll be better again than I am in this moment recording this podcast, same as in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and so on. So be committed to evolving to better version yourself every single day for the rest of your life. And like I said, we at a cellular level, we're growing or dying. That's why it's important to always keep challenging yourself. Always keep looking, where can I do better? Add skills, add challenges. Go for your goals, go for your dreams. That's what they are. But focus again on the steps. What's the next step? Keep focusing on that. So keep focused and committed to evolving into a better version of yourself. Fourth one then. Focus, and this is especially around your health, your well-being, your body shape, and so on. Focus on lifestyle and bigger picture. Keep reminding yourself of lifestyle, that word. And people get sick of hearing me say it all the time, but it's so important because we live in a world where we're bombarded with comparison. We're bombarded with looking for quick fixes. So we're always doing it. And that's why people go on diets, for example. And you can have any other equivalent for other areas of life. But once you're on a diet, you're focused on the end. You're focused on the 30th day, 68 days, 6th week, 7th, 12th week, whatever it might be. That end, subconsciously. When you get there, it's like, oh, thank God it's over. So you naturally revert back to your old habits because you haven't actually worked on why are those habits there and how can I change them. You haven't worked on the triggers. You haven't worked on your own psychology. You've just followed a plan that was very restrictive. They didn't like following. Or you just made yourself get used to it. But there's a lot of different things you'd like to do if it was a choice. So focus on lifestyle and thus bigger picture. You're working towards that. Not working towards an end point. Now, there's no harm having short-term goals. If you go, look, okay, I've got a wedding now in 7 weeks. Great. But you're getting to the 7 weeks, you might be a bit stricter, a bit more severe in what you do in your programming in these next 7 weeks, but you're also going, okay, that's that, but then I'm going to be taking it down 10, 20% from the Monday after. So again, you set yourself framework of how you consistently living a lifestyle and see it as lifestyle. Same as around Christmas time, you work towards it, you enjoy the Christmas, you get back on the wagon 60, 70%. For a few days or a week. And then the 1st or 2nd of January, back full throttle. You can't go from being horrific to perfect overnight. That's not going to happen. You always have to phase yourself in. So this is where focus on lifestyle. And things like birthdays, Christmas, holidays, special occasions, anniversaries. Switch off, enjoy them. There's enough other weeks and days in the year for you to stay to the plan. So focus on lifestyle, create a realistic lifestyle. Don't make yourself do something you don't want to do. It's not going to last. And you'll only, again, from a psychological point of view, feel bad that you failed again. Because that's what you'll be telling yourself. Again, if you don't work on your psychology, you're going to keep self-sabotaging. You're going to keep beating yourself up. You keep focusing on the negatives instead of seeing the positive things you're doing. It's what you're not doing instead of what you are doing. We need to shift these mentalities for people. Because until you shift the mentality and shift your psychology to how it serves, to where it can serve you, you can never be successful in what you perceive that is. You'll never be fulfilled in what you perceive that is. And you definitely will never be happy in what you perceive that to actually mean. Remember, it's different for everybody. So let me go over again. I want you from now on, write these out, print them out, write them repeatedly, imprint them on your brain, most importantly. And if you live by these mottos, I can guarantee you 1,000,000% your life will continue to improve consistently for the rest of your life. It's guaranteed. So from now on, remind yourself, today, be better than yesterday. Number 2, this week, be better than last week. Number 3, I am committed to evolving into a better version of myself until my last breath. And number 4, I'm creating a lifestyle. I'm living a lifestyle. No diet, no short term, no quick fixes. This is a lifestyle. Live by those 4 mottos. I can guarantee your life will change. If you have any questions about this, I don't know if it's just in Spotify or wherever, you can post questions and comments. There's also a poll, so I'd appreciate if you can answer that. And look, if I can ever be of help in any way, or you feedback on the podcast or topics or questions you'd like me to cover in future episodes, you can catch me in any social media or through our contact page on the website or my email. So look, the main thing is keep focused. Remember, it's all about stepping forward, progressing all the time. Keep doing your best. I'm here to help any way I can, so always feel free to reach out. And I do hope that the Mind Body Health podcast is helping you as a tool to motivate you, to educate you, and most importantly, to inspire you to live your best life. It's all there for you. You've unlimited potential, but it's on you to grab the ball and run with it. You hold the pen, writing that script. So let's write a great one. Talk to you in the next episode. Have a good one.